I don't firmly believe in XRP. Everyone's like, Zcash is so good, it's amazing tech, but half a year ago, Zcash was dead. Price action is a really interesting game. It's like sellers to buyers ratio. You never know where everybody's exhausted.
When the price is going up, crypto Twitter's just on fire, and then when it's dumping, it's just the opposite. It's everyone's crying and whatnot.
The risk that ThorChain is taking away is that you don't have to connect your wallet to third party. When North Korea went through ThorChain to swap from ETH to Bitcoin, ThorChain didn't do anything because they can't. You can swap your tokens without connecting your wallet. Tell me something where you can swap tokens without connecting your wallet, without putting your wallet into risk.
Welcome to the show. This is the Moon Boys podcast. My name's Theo, and today I am joined by Coke and Matthew Smeed. How's it going today, guys?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Doing good as well. Thanks for having me. Traveling, but still making it happen.
Nothing here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors, just some guys on the internet.
And I think we should just divide the show in two. Speaking about price action, and then I will loop in with ThorChain, and this is more like a service that you should use on the blockchain, and you don't have to invest in it, just use it because it's the best. But still, let's dive into the Bitcoin and what's been happening. Give your 2 cents, Theo.
Yeah, so Bitcoin wicked down all the way down to 80K here, and then we've since pumped back up to 87K. Matt, how are you feeling about this price action on Bitcoin?
Cue the "we're so back" meme with the 0.005% green candle. So yeah, I don't know.
Exactly,
Personally, I've been pretty straightforward with what my way of attacking the market is. Plans not changed, fundamentals are still there. We've been dipping lower, and on the sort of lows that have been put in, I've been buying the dip slightly. There's still, in my opinion, a chance. There's always a chance, but again, I've got my my eyes set on the horizon, like sort of 5-10 years into the future. So personally, not worried.
I actually have that meme loaded up here.
And for my 2 cents, actually, I remember I think it was like a month ago. There is at least one TA guy who was doing scribbles as well. I don't know, he's from Netherlands, I think, because his handle is NL something. And he was doing wick down to the 80s as well. And it was a month ago, and I don't know, brother. It's far-fetched, but now when it happened, I'm like, not bad. And there was actually a couple of guys. Oh, and there was ThorChain. Maybe you can. There was a crazy ThorChain, like this ABC correction, yada yada yada, Elliott wave type of thing as well that he made. I will try to find it while I speak. But the thing was that he said it was just after ThorFi collapse, and he said it's going to bounce to the 60 cents. And I was like, no way, this ain't gonna happen. And here we are. ThorChain was 60 cents, and it was his target. And now his next target is $120. So I'm kind of excited.
Really?
Yeah. I will fast try to find it, and then
that'd be off the charts here.
Then I will
that'd be something like this, right?
We should get him on the Moon Boys podcast.
Wait. I'll give you a second. So this is let's see, ThorChain. It was the school guy. Memo. Fuck. They changed there is this one guy who changes his nickname every day when the new ThorChain feature comes out. So it's almost that's it. It's
all-time high was $21 here, Coke. So you're talking about 5x from the all-time high?
It's not me. It's the TA that he did.
Yeah.
And he did the DA when I was convinced that we ain't gonna go to 60 cents.
The
never
top
ever.
bid here is $80.
Yep. Let's see. Let me find it.
He's insanely bullish.
No, he's not, and he's not related to ThorChain in the sense that he doesn't care.
Yeah.
So that's the most.
Yeah, it's just a trader who doesn't look at the stuff. People request hey, take a look at this, take a look at that. And it's funny. I'm scrolling. I will find it. So, but meanwhile, you can keep going on with something else.
I noticed I was in that ThorChain space that you did the other day, and they were talking about the swap kit, the fork of Cosmos for ThorChain. So I guess we have talked about that in the past, that it was a fork of Cosmos.
Never. No,
or it was using the Cosmos SDK.
Exactly. So
they're using an old version.
The fork of Cosmos blockchain and using Cosmos SDK. I know it's so all those names and this and that, but it's like potato and tomato. It's totally two different things. One is SDK, one is established blockchain that is doing their own thing. So
one's like a dev kit.
One is dev kit. Is that the Cosmos SDK and the Cosmos chain, they're like named the same, so that what brings in confusion.
But there was an exploit in the SDK, and that have recently affected the price of ThorChain. Is that what I was hearing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, don't know that.
Oh, okay. They were talking about an exploit on the space, though.
Oh, there was a minor. There was not no exploit happened, but the Maya protocol, that is actually a fork of ThorChain. The Maya protocol developers found just a vulnerability on ThorChain after the upgrades, and it was paused for 5 hours and patched, and now it's all good.
But like we have slowly grinded down to the bottom of the wick almost here since 10/10, October 10th.
That's RUNE, that's crazy. That's looks very bad. Looks
down 45% since the peak of 10/10.
Yep, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but many things are down quite a lot since then.
It's true. Yeah,
especially
that's true as well. But I think ThorChain is more down than others because it dumped in this year January a lot. So it's a lot of tokens actually retraced to the round tripped where they were, but sadly ThorChain even went lower. So that's I
mean, in spite of altcoin weakness during the October 10th thing, I'm impressed with dominance. So I've been keeping a close eye on dominance, and I mean, even from when we sort of said at the beginning of this year, end of last year, that it was sort of where we were expecting it to turn around. We had another pump, but it's slowly curling round, and I mean, it's holding the bearish stance. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think Bitcoin is just going to go down and also going to rally, but against Bitcoin, and it's all just because they don't drop as much? Do you think we're all cooked, or what's your point?
I think we sent a couple of
dominance.
I think we sent a couple of DMs between each other, and I told you that as well. Like when we when we went lower, I'm pleasantly surprised that the Bitcoin dominance didn't went up. So it's holding up even. I mean, it's going lower, so that's great. That looks like people either are taking profits on Bitcoin, and there's not a lot of profits to take from alts, or just now maybe finally some type of this rotation is going to happen, or the alts have hit rock bottom a couple of months ago, and there's not a lot of sellers left. The price action is a really interesting game. It's like sellers to buyers ratio, and you never know where everybody's exhausted. Like at the moment, for example, for me, ThorChain, I'm underwater, and I'd rather go zero and lose everything than sell now or in 20 cents or whatever. So that's interesting. I mean, I know it's a bad mindset to have, you hold your back till the end, but at the moment everything's still going good. The development is going good, so the price is not for my concern. I'd rather buy more.
Exactly.
Nothing more than selling right before it pumps, right?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you sell, the thing's just going to rip up to $100, and that'll be it. You'll quit crypto forever.
Yeah, that's the mindset that we all get locked in at, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And today, actually, when I was driving, and then I was listening to yesterday's ThorChain space as well. I didn't know that, but they spoke about Zcash a little bit, And apparently, like like half a year ago, when the Zcash was roaming around its bottom, everybody was saying as well, Zcash is dead, the tech is dead, it's so bad. And as soon as they pushed an update that was awesome, and all the vaults that you can have, what is called hidden vaults. I don't remember what's the correct term. I say hidden. The basically is that you can have your wallets and nobody can see the assets. And for that, everyone said, yeah, Zcash is so dead. And as soon as this happened, the price pumped. Now price is like 15x or 20x from the bottom. Everyone's like, Zcash is so good. It's amazing tech. And same with Dash. Dash was low as well. But now when it pumped a little bit, it's like, Dash is so cool. But like half a year ago, Dash was dead. Zcash was dead. So I think the same thing with ThorChain. Tech is going forward, but it hasn't still like triggered anything significant, so the price action would appreciate. But as soon as price action appreciates, everybody will say, it's so awesome, it's so good, it's amazing, it's the best thing. So it's funny how a lot of this sentiment is just, we know that it's not funny, it's obvious, it's around the token price a lot. Yeah.
I mean, you can see it when the price is going up, and I mean, crypto Twitter is just on fire, and then when it's dumping, it's just the opposite. It's everyone's crying and whatnot. But it's just
and I think,
the heightened emotions at the extremes. You just got to keep it cool.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut in. I think the best example was when the A116Z and the other one, what was the main one who started the whole show?
Cerebro?
No, the other one, the main one. Anyway, when the AI tokens, the platforms, AI16Z, and I know the token. How can't I say that? Let's see. Virtuals. When they bumped, they were like, "Oh my God, it's like crazy!" And like everybody, AI is gonna trade our tokens, take our trades, go there, do DeFi tasks for us, find out what's the best, like the yield farming farms, yada yada yada. Like the price went up, everybody were so bullish, and now when the price is like, I think Bybit even delisted the AI16Z. At least I had couple of AI16Z tokens from my trading view deleted. So some bigger exchanges had to delete them, whatever I had them up from. So now nobody talks about them. So yeah, that's crazy. I think that's exactly the same thing.
That's normally the way with the short-term hype stuff, though, isn't it? It's a bit like the gaming run and all those things. It's just, it comes and goes. And if you're able to sort of be locked in like 100% of the time and you catch on to it early, ride the wave, whatever, then yeah, it's all fun and games. But if you're like not got that sort of mentality where you're going to take profits and you're going to just hodl it, and it's just some random coin that's just suddenly got all hyped up, then yeah, there's chances are it's not the best moment to buy.
Yeah, but there is difference between coins, because there has been coins that they sold that I thought will do good, but nothing happened, and I actually sold a bunch of Cosmos coins. You know, I used to like Cosmos, app chain. It made sense. Everybody can have like their own little tweaks about their own chain, and they can do this and that, but it kind of died out. So I sold most of my my Cosmos coins many months ago, and I bought ThorChain, although it's done with Cosmos SDK, but still the ThorChain is something different. I can see the road forward. I can see the light in the end of the tunnel, like what's going to happen, why they're relevant, why they're so good. So I still, yeah.
Just out of curiosity, can we see what XRP have done? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think none of us hold it, I don't think, or have held it.
No, but it's $2. I know by heart, because every now and then I just yeah.
Is that on a daily? Go on a weekly, please, Theo.
On the weekly?
So yeah, I mean,
yeah,
even that, I mean, they had a pump out of nowhere. They did like a 7x, and it just personally looks like a sort of a normal correction, healthy to a certain extent.
I mean, it's the XRP was simple. They had, everybody were so bearish because of the
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't buy into the whole XRP thing, but I mean, they're adamant. I mean, and you see all the TikTok gurus calling for 10K XRP and all that stuff. That's hilarious to watch. I mean, they can dream, can't they? I mean, it's impressive that they're holding the lows, and now at the moment, well, they're going in for the test, but that they've remained this high. I mean, even from the beginning of the bull market, everyone was saying, laughing and pointing at them, saying you're never going to go in, and boom, they've done better than a lot of projects.
So, I would say that I have to say it's surprising how well XRP has done, and I think XRP is like the thing that I have in mind. Although the fundamentals are totally different, but how the price action will play out is kind of similar to ThorChain. Like we have so much like bad publicity, a lot of bad stuff happened to ThorChain, but fundamentally everything is going forward, and we just need this like a spark that then lights exactly with the XRP. Who knows what the news will be? What sparks ThorChain? Maybe who knows? But
you need this moment here, like it's just looks dead, and then all of a sudden it becomes the narrative, and it just rips.
Engulfing green candle
for weeks.
And the thing is that I'm not hoping. I see what we are building. I see the ethos. I see why it's needed as well. So it's not just the XP. I don't know. It's just a court case that made this bump happen. I don't firmly believe in XRP. But it's okay.
Was it the court case? I think the court case got settled and everything. And
it was the SEC that let them off the hook.
Yeah, but I think they had a bit of a pump and it died off. I don't think that final pump was necessarily because of that. I could be wrong though.
No, this pump that happened in the end was because SEC lost.
They got clarity after they paid.
They're not security.
Yeah.
So yeah, Theo, I saw you showed the ThorChain chart.
Yes, ThorChain chart on X.
That's and when he posted they were at $1.3, and we just after the ThorFi collapse, and that was like, okay, this has to bottom. There will be no more sellers here, but still we still reached 60 cents, and somehow this guy had this AB correction, and now he's pointing at 120. We'll see. And even the time frame is kind of correct. Like at the moment, it's just before 2026. Even where he pointed his like a low point is correct. That's crazy. But
the thing I love about that chart is what could happen in the lead into 2026. I mean, I don't know if he had that in mind, but as of 1st of December, with their ending QT, aren't they? So I mean, that's usually a catalyst for altcoins and liquidity in the market in general. So I don't know.
So since this is like a 200x type of bump that he is projecting here, I think it has to be something more than just QT. It's something that will trigger some upgrade, something. And speaking of upgrades, you can show actually the ThorSwap webpage for a second, the left one, yeah. So now we went live with the newer one. Of course, there is still some bugs in, but this now is a fresh one. You can use different tokens, different chains. We even use near. So the idea is that whatever you want to trade, we will check, does ThorChain has this route? If not, we will check the Maya protocol. This is our friendly fork. If not, then we go check the other ones like Chainlink and Near. And this is supposed to be this. You come at one place, it aggregates all the blockchains, and you make your swap here. You get your you get used to it, and you start using this website only. And we have this, so to speak, memo-less that I spoke like 2 weeks ago. You don't even have to connect your wallet. It doesn't ask you to connect the wallet. So like, put in BTC, put in ETH, for example. Let's see, not Near, but ETH. From BTC to ETH. Let's see how it does look. I haven't tested it; just went live yesterday. Now you can click swap. See, it doesn't request you connect the wallet. Click this, and now it asks your Ethereum address where you want to get your tokens. That means, and then you will just you will just make a Bitcoin send. Yeah, look here. Oh, so now you just go to your Bitcoin wallet.
That's interesting. It says send 0.001000602 BTC. Oh, so that's the gas.
No,
Is
that's
that
not
using
the gas.
ZK proofs?
That's not the gas. This is this 602 there will describe your it will say to the ThorChain blockchain like what you want to do with your tokens. This is basically your ID, your transaction ID.
So you're paying for the ID. So it's functionally gas though.
Yeah, but it's super low price. It's like, I don't know, $1. No, it's cents.
It's a couple bucks, yeah.
No, a couple of cents, I guess. So
Coke
this
is
means
using ZK proofs.
No, why? There's no need.
No.
Yeah, it's not much.
It seems
50 cents.
similar to when the ZK proofs on Ethereum.
No, but here the whole idea is that yesterday's X-based Carl, who's Leodex. I think you can put out leodex.io as well. It's a really good team who's doing cross-chain as well, and they always implement every ThorChain upgrade first. They're the badass team. And so the idea is that the ThorChain new ethos is that if you can send it, you can swap it. So if your wallet can send Bitcoin, you can initiate the swap with your wallet. If you can send it, you can swap it. So that's why ThorChain is one of the only, I guess, front ends that enables you to use any wallet. It can be any Zcash wallet, any Bitcoin wallet, any Ethereum. Usually you have to connect your wallet. But here on ThorChain front end and Neodex as well, they did it. They were the first non-ThorChain wallet that implemented this tech as well, memo-less. So you just make a send function to swap. And that's brilliant. Welcome.
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday.
RomReactor.
I was in
hello.
assessment, so but I see is it again a RUNE session?
No.
It's the RUNE hour. It's the RUNE hour.
I'm sorry, guys. Please just.
Has it been the past 30 minutes of RUNE education?
Bye.
No, don't come back. It's okay. I still need to understand the key store. How does it work? Please.
No,
please
I feel.
Enlighten us.
No. Oh, Burbs is even laughing. Oh my motherfuckers. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you. You can swap your tokens without connecting your wallet. Just send function, guys. Tell me another protocol.
I'm trying to give you guys financial freedom.
Tell me something where you can swap tokens without connecting your wallet, without putting your fucking wallet into risk.
Rocket
It
X.
is risk
you can build your own custom smart contract to do functionalities, and you just deposit money in there, and then
my god,
it'll be automated.
Then you still have to connect somewhere. Your PC is.
I mean, you always have to connect somewhere. Okay.
No,
all right.
don't. That's
how does RUNE get your balances? Well, how do you interact with this if you have no funds? Does it just make you funds?
Theo, just show. What do you mean? You have no funds
in your wallet.
You missed the demo, Rom. You missed the demo.
Okay. So you have
to do the demo again,
right, or something?
No, you just make a send function. You just do it.
Yeah, you have to send something. Exactly. You have to.
Yeah, but you will send it from your
sign something somewhere. No,
you will send from
it hits a wallet that it controls, and then it sends a proof basically, and then we'll release the tokens. In other words.
So it's kind of like a transaction with ETH.
Exactly. That's what I mentioned earlier.
Okay. I mean, good luck. That's a pleb. I don't know how easy is this. So you get an address, you send QR code. Okay.
You just send exactly 0.001000603 Bitcoin to this address.
Yep.
And then
I receive Ethereum.
Yeah, exactly.
Somehow.
No, because you will send your Bitcoin to ThorChain, and since ThorChain is decentralized and it's controlled by the nodes, nobody's gonna steal your money. They see your Bitcoin coming in. They're happy to take a little fee, 10 basis points, and then give you the ETH as well.
That's pretty cool. But you still have to connect your wallet and send.
No, what do you mean? You don't have to.
How do you send your transaction? You have to connect the wallet somewhere.
With the QR code.
Your phone,
No.
or MetaMask or Ledger.
I mean, you could make
No, you just open up the MetaMask browser and you click on the send function. You don't have to connect anywhere. You just send.
So you're still connecting to MetaMask, and you're interacting.
What do you mean connecting You're using MetaMask.
Yeah.
Rom, if I'm on Trezor, for example, I can just make a simple transaction within the Trezor Live software.
Yeah,
Ledger Live.
Or Ledger Live or whatever hardware wallet you got. And as long as you've got the outbound transaction going to that address, then once it's received, that's a signal.
And you can even do it from your paper wallet.
Yeah.
Let's say you have just Bitcoin. No,
I get it, but I just don't like. I don't see how this is just like a big innovation. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
what do you imagine?
You're still connecting your wallet to. I mean, you're still connecting your ledger to MetaMask, and then you have to send it to an address. And then you could accidentally send the wrong amount. What happens then? You're kind of screwed.
No. You will get it back because you don't. Anyway, you are your. Let's say you have a Bitcoin. You have the Bitcoin, not the node, but what is the whole thing? Bitcoin downloaded on your PC. The Bitcoin, not the node.
Blockchain.
Yeah.
Basically, you have your Bitcoin blockchain. Then you have your paper wallet. You can just use this software to send a transaction to ThorChain like ETH. To another address. You don't have to connect to anything. I mean, you have to use some software, either Ledger Live or like the Trezor, but it's not. You're not. So the risk that ThorChain is taking away is that you don't have to connect your wallet to third party. If you have Ledger device, you trust Ledger Live. If you have Trezor, you trust Trezor software, but you don't have to go on a Chrome extension to connect.
I understand, but at the end of the day, you're still sending funds to RUNE, and you're using RUNE, which is like you're still trusting a third party or code, whatever, to handle your transaction. So even though you're not connecting, there could be a vulnerability in Thor. Your funds get lost, or it takes a week for your funds to get back because I mean, like it depends. You're still trusting. I mean, like you're. Kind of
in that case. In that case, like you're like exhaling, you're breathing, and then it's saying oh, you're trusting your lungs.
Yeah,
it's fine.
we could try it, but there's like I don't know what's like limitations to this. If I want to send 1 million Ethereum and receive 1 million Solana dollars worth, whatever.
Yeah, you can easily.
How long does it take? What if happens if I send accidentally instead of 1 million, $1 million and like $10? What happens?
So if you send like
a million, will everything crash? You know, like these questions are now going to be on a bigger aspect of things in terms of you're dealing with a complex system and you're just scanning a QR code. You know, it looks fishy too. You know, at least when you're connecting your wallet, you're interacting with the app. It might. The UI all of this has to be dealt with a UI UX expert, which I am not.
So I will give you a little. I actually threw out a couple of really good questions that maybe noobs will have, like what if price fluctuation happens? So first of all, if you want to swap from Bitcoin to ETH, it goes through ThorChain pool. So it doesn't matter if the price dumps or not, it goes through pool. So whatever price of the pool at the moment is, this is going to execution price. Let's say you have like billions of dollars, then you can actually use the streaming swap feature on ThorChain. That basically says that initiate like a small swap every 10 minutes. So you can stream swap. That means you don't dump into the pool in one, but you will take small transactions, like one after other, and you can finish the swap. You said something else. I already forgot. I'm so bad. Anyway,
No, the biggest thing I was saying is like this mess of a UI UX, like is a lot of questions that noobs and plebs will have, like what happens if I send not the exact amount, or
it's good. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Sorry.
More, because sometimes I like to use a little bit more, for example, just in case, you know, like with crypto, there might be higher fees or whatever. So
as soon as you will send the not exact the same amount of the tokens that was displayed on the QR code, like Theo actually made, like basically what Theo made was a ThorChain swap request, and if you send anything else, you will get your tokens back.
How soon will you get your tokens back?
ASAP. Basically, if it's Bitcoin, you have to you send it, it's confirmed, and then next block it's going to be sent back, and then it's up to your wallet. Is it like centralized? It takes like three blocks.
So if you don't send the exact amount, and then also like what about gas fees? How does that get implemented in this exact amount?
So if you make mistake, the gas fee will come out of your transaction. So you will get just a little bit less.
You could still get drained by keep making mistakes, basically through gas. Yeah, I don't know. This is these are all big hurdles of the UI UX. Like MetaMask
usually trainers happen against smart contracts, not like against ThorChain. ThorChain is honest.
Trainers happens because of stupidity. You'll have a user keep sending and sending and sending and sending. And you'll do that 100 times until they realize, oh shit, damn, my gas is I
want to see a guy who has a Sunday and is like, I'm gonna make 100 Bitcoin.
I did that the other day with MTA.
So like, it's gonna be a send and receive. So 20 minutes plus 100 times 100. How many minutes? It's like you.
Yeah, people like, want to see like instantaneous. Like, you know, that's why all these Hyperliquids and like, so when you like push a transaction, you have to wait 5-10 minutes for Cosmos chain to do its thing, and then like it gives you the confirmation. If not, you bounce back. I mean, this just all hinders customer retention because of, like I just said, you want the snappiness, you want the Solana, right? Like what my issue would have, I went to use the train in New York and I kept tapping their new payment system. Like it kept taking my money, but the door wouldn't open. So there was a delay between the processing the money and pushing the door. So I tapped the thing like 10 times, spent like $40, and it just ate my money. It didn't even open the door. So I can imagine like somebody here trying to transfer $10 or whatever. If it's not going through, it's bouncing because they're off by a little bit or something like that. It could be annoying and it could just deter users. So again, you're dealing with a very complex system. Trying to make I want to see how the swap is gonna be, but this more or less the swap with the Wallet Connect sounds interesting because that's like you implement Wallet Connect, you don't really have to do all the sending and stuff like that. If the transaction fails, it fails on Wallet Connect sense, and that's it. But yeah, I mean, it's cool innovation, but I don't see it being promising yet. Not yet. We're not ready for this, Coke. We're not ready.
No, I'm seeing like you say like Hyperliquid, this and that. Like ThorChain and Hyperliquid is so different. Like, ThorChain is one layer one to another layer one. Hyperliquid is so different. You will deposit.
Yeah, but at the end of crypto, you just want to make money. You want to buy.
You use it for different cases. Hyperliquid, you just deposit like L2 USDC, and then you make your hypothetical trades, blah blah blah. And Hyperliquid,
Thor, you deposit in your ledger, whatever that you're trading. At the end of the day, you want to make more money. You don't want to get scammed. You don't want like Hyperledger has the same risks as RUNE, right? Like even though it's centralized, it could break. So can RUNE.
It's so different, bro. What are you talking about?
Of course, they're different. They all have the risks.
You cannot go to Hyperliquid with your Bitcoin and get back ETH. The Hyperliquid is different. You have to always go in with USDC and then make your
BTC here. Look, you can deposit Bitcoin to Hyperliquid.
Okay, fair enough, but it will take the exactly 10 minutes as well. One block confirmation, same with RUNE.
Yeah, but again, once you're in Hyperliquid, it's smooth sailing from there. Like it's smooth. Everything is smooth. You do
it's so smooth. You're just one multisig away from getting hacked.
I mean, yeah, maybe, but it hasn't been down yet, and it's dealing with billions of dollars. So if you're so clever at hacking Hyperliquid, go for it. Haven't been hit yet, though.
Is it decentralized, Hyperliquid?
No,
It's like a
it's
mix.
multisig. Multisig. It's not decentralized. It's a dumb question even. There's no nodes. There's no validators. It's a multisig.
Yeah, but again, like all of those things are kind of irrelevant. I mean, they're maybe relevant, but at the end of the day, like you can also just go to Coinbase and Binance, and
they're super relevant.
centralized.
When North Korea will deposit money into Hyperliquid, Hyperliquid will seize this money in a heartbeat. When North Korea went through ThorChain to swap from ETH to Bitcoin, ThorChain didn't do anything because they can't. The actions, what the nodes have to do, are in the code, and you have to do what's in the code because otherwise you will get slashed.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's different system.
I know it's more code is law, but then code has its own vulnerabilities. There could be some code there that's engineered that is specifically supposed to do that, and then it gets manipulated by another.
This is always this is your point.
Do you know where is the vulnerability? Like Balancer, for example, that team that been getting hit consistently. Like I don't know what they did with their code. I'm sure they got tested and all this audited. The problem is you won't know that until you're dealing with such a large amount of money, and then big
I understand, but this is with every protocol that uses smart contracts. But the thing is that if your vulnerability is just a smart contract vulnerability, it's one thing. But if your vulnerability is a smart contract vulnerability plus a multisig that some people in the office will control, and if the North Korea comes in, they can just seize the money. This makes an extra layer of risk.
Yeah, but again, like the chances of that happening is
happen with ThorChain,
and the chances of RUNE collapsing and losing funds is also probably just the same percentage. I would put those probabilities probably like very close to one another. So
Rom, I just don't get what's the pushback for the ThorChain. I think you're from the enemy. You're from the competitor.
The Charlie Bull Mafia.
You're a chain link spy. Get the fuck out of this podcast. You're a chain link spy. You're from near. Get the fuck out of here because we do permissionless, decentralized swaps only here. Get out of here.
I love permissionless decentralized swaps, but yeah, the one that I've been using so far is only Valora, and that
what
one
the fuck is this, Sylvan?
It's simple. Anything else, I go to an exchange, I deposit funds, I withdraw.
Mamma mia, you are loco. Yeah. Crazy.
Valora?
You pay the least fees, you don't have to worry about it. You just go to an exchange, boom, boom, get it out. That's it.
Wow, that's so fun.
You do the same send and receive as you just did, but you don't have to worry about doing that 10 times. You do it twice. You send.
What do you mean 10 times?
No, that's it.
You have to be spy. Rom, you have to be spy. because everything you say doesn't make any sense. You're just like down talking ThorChain. It's crazy. Like
I'm not down talking ThorChain. I'm just like saying there's so many alternatives right now.
You have the one most decentralized system, and you're like saying like, "What if I'm a dumb fuck and send it 100 times from place because I'm a monkey?"
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do when you're building. Like these tools, they have to be pleb portable, pleb compatible. If they're not, then
ThorChain is a plebable. Don't worry about it. It's a plebable.
I don't know. I set up my friends. We got him to onboard on a Trezor wallet, and just him depositing funds into Trezor was like a mission. So you can imagine, like once people pass that learning curve, like most people just use software wallets on their phone or on the browser.
So I think Rom, you did have a web app. To be honest, people make you shit. So one of my
Oh, Matt, your internet's cutting out. Can you fix your mic?
Yeah. Dang.
I'm getting some clicking sounds. A lot of clicking sounds.
I actually, RomReactor, I have one thing. Like this is like the new stole how do you say, like a punchline for a ThorChain. If you can send it, you can swap it. That means if you have a token in your wallet, you can use a send function. You can swap it with a ThorChain. So that's crazy.
I wonder if Rom even heard you. He's not at his desk here.
I know he's a near spy.
Just getting ready for work. But
This
like,
is fine.
like,
It's like,
Oh, here we go.
whoa, brother.
I was just getting. I have to go to work soon. But like, okay, how many tokens do you support versus Binance and Bybit? For example, if I want to swap Tron, can I swap Tron on ThorChain?
Yes, even natively. Tron native. Changes on the left. Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. What about like BTT or Tron tokens? Does that support as well?
Long tail assets.
BTT.
What is
There's only
BTT?
2 assets on Tron, USDT and Tron.
So,
And Solana notoriously did not have any routes.
You're getting very limited.
Question Ethereum to Solana had no valid quotes for $1 million.
This went live yesterday, and it's actually be fully functional. The aggregation part of ThorChain is fully functioning like in February, so it's still working the ways. I'm still convinced 100% that the RomReactor is a near SPY, so we can just pass by this question.
Okay, so you can do $100,000, but you can't do $1 million from Ethereum to Solana.
It's limited.
Oh, so as I told you before, ThorChain will always go first through assets that they support, and if at the moment ThorChain does not support Solana, so it goes through Chainlink.
What the hell? How does that work? You guys need to fix a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, there's issues that need to fix. Okay, let's try Tron. Let's try $100,000 transaction from Tron to Aptos.
Try 10 million Tron to BTC.
No, I don't. Forget about
There's
BTC.
no Aptos.
I want peculiar chains for your cross-chain platform, which is Aptos.
10 million. 10 million.
10 million Tron to Bitcoin?
Yeah.
$3 million. Yeah, that has a valid route.
So that works.
Because it's natively supported.
The fee is only $7,000.
It's a third chip.
Is that not paid?
Which I think that's
It's
Tron.
still,
I think is
microphone still bad, Matthew.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's cutting out. I think it's the microphone.
It's your AirPods.
Yeah, bloody AirPods.
Oh, there
We
it
need to get
is.
some
Yeah,
cables.
you're good now.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
I think the biggest thing is that when we speak to Rom or other people, people don't.
Non-believers.
No, people don't just understand how complex it is to do like layer 1 to layer 1 swaps, and why Solana will be live in next couple of months, but why has it taken so long? Solana is so fast. It's crazy. So you have to understand that ThorChain itself, the nodes of ThorChain, has to see every Solana block. They have to see every Solana block, because if they don't see all the blocks and they don't see a block who wants to bounce against the ThorChain, you get slashed. You have to monitor every block, and if somebody acts against the ThorChain to make a swap, you have to make this happen, and it's really complex. ThorChain nodes have Bitcoin, ETH, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, TRX, all those native tokens, and you have to observe every block of every blockchain to make those cross-chain swaps happen. And actually, the main reason why we didn't have Solana was for the encryption. Now we have the proper encryption in place and stuff, and we can start taking Solana blockchain Solana blocks as well for the swaps. And again, Monero was really complex because it was really hard to find out like that. How do we know that actually this Monero was sent to the ThorChain? Like it is supposed to be private. How do we get this final confirmation that we got the Monero that you want to give us, and then how we send out the Bitcoin and vice versa? Like you gave us Bitcoin. There's a lot of complexity between cross-chain swaps. We are not doing cross-chain swap through centralized exchanges. When you have your own balance, your own wallet, you can also, okay, I got the money, that's all good. But we have to service two different wallets between two different blockchains, and this is not as easy. So that's why it takes time to onboard. But now ThorChain took approach that we will have our own front end as well. and we will use other blocks, other dexes like chain flip and near to do the assets that we don't have. So we have just one place where you come and you initiate all your swaps. But if it happens that your swap that you wanna execute is available in ThorChain, then you can use the send function, the memo-less, that you don't have to even connect your wallet. And there's a lot of a lot of perks when you have those. TRX to Bitcoin is a good example. This is ThorChain native. You don't have to go anywhere else. Our nodes will facilitate your swap, so you can do it even with the send function. And on top of ThorChain, we have still Ruggira building. They're still figuring their shit out, and we will have perps. We will have liquidations. We have a lot of stuff that's going to happen. So yeah, I think it's going to be. To be honest, I think it's going to be more like in a 5-6 month when we can actually come here and start testing and taking positions in live as well. Ruggira especially is in this just about to get launched state, but soon enough we can play around with Ruggira as well.
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah! We have this near FBI guy out.
Yeah, he's gone. Now we can jump straight into DWB.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's again 45 minutes is with ThorChain.
No, it's crucial.
I'm so passionate.
If we didn't have ThorChain and DWB, we would have nothing to talk about.
I'm just so passionate.
DWB is the reason the pulse chain was created. So
it's the reason we're all here.
Exactly.
That's why I have a tick in my butt. Oh shit. It was bad sound from Matthew for me.
Yeah, Matt's clicking sounds sometimes come up.
Yes. Doesn't seem to be very good at the moment.
Yes, sorry, and then you got
what the hell that's all
I don't think it's the internet. I think it's the mic connection somehow.
It's mic, yeah.
Something with mic, yeah. Okay, upvoted DWB. What are we seeing here, Matt? Walk us through the trade.
It's better than ThorChain.
That's good. I think we're at the bottom of the channel here. Could be a nice entry. Let's see what the Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, we're at the absolute bottom.
Seeing how ThorChain actually went from $1 to $2 and then to 60 cents. There's no such thing as bottom. There's sentiment.
Yeah, I could flip the retracement upside down and see how low we can go, maybe.
How low we can go. Welcome back.
Something like that.
Our near spy is back.
Okay, so next target is actually in the negatives, so it would have to go reverse. It would have a negative price.
Can you hear me?
That's bullish. Rom's mic's muted. Everybody's online. Okay, everybody talk at the same time.
Hello.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
My connection logic. Yeah. Okay.
It's still
a bit glitchy. Yeah. You sound like RomReactor on a Saturday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that looks like a shit asset. What asset is that? Oh my god.
Dick in your butt.
Dick with butt on pulse.
Oh my god, Matthew.
I'm muting Matt.
Matthew, get something with your wires. Like
yeah, that's like all alts right now basically look like that. It was that October pump from last year. And then
we were looking at dominances earlier. Like I had this Bitcoin dominance. So this is the Gerhard method, right? So he says that Bitcoin the dominance has to go up to 75% first, and then we get an alt season.
No, that sounds retarded. Why would it go to 70? So he's saying
this is what's happened in the past. Like every time we've had an alt season in the past. Okay, let me pull out to the weekly. Bitcoin usually goes up to 70%, and then this down area here is where we get the alt season.
So why didn't we get the alt season last time it was at 70%? Why did it take so long to go sideways before it actually done? So I think that is like
it was a fake out. This wasn't the true alt season.
Oh, okay, so how can you say there's another fake out? That's a horrible. Ivan brings
this is the fake out. Yeah.
This is like you're just like fetching for patterns. Like why does it have to be 70%? There's no real Definitely.
Double top.
No.
Double
No,
right there.
no, that's true. I actually I like the RomReactors. Yeah, like it's just some random number basically.
Yeah, like it makes no sense. I mean, okay, at that point, Ethereum, whatever all the tops, the stable coins either have to get all withdrawn out of crypto or something, or a big proportion, because there's so many of them right now are holding the dominance. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't see that happening for Bitcoin to reclaim 77. That means everything has to go to zero.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So much.
Or Bitcoin could just rip.
Or yeah, but then once Bitcoin rips, everything rips. So it's like,
what's the idea? Like, do you guys think we're in a bear market here?
I mean,
are we in a market? We're in a bear trend.
Any better now?
That's what you're saying.
Because Ivan usually used the 200-day moving average to indicate whether it was bull or bear, right? And right now we're way below the 200. It would take a lot to reclaim that and to establish above it. So it seems like the bear may have started as far as the 200-day moving average.
We're definitely in the bear trend. For sure.
Yep.
I mean, QT's ending December 1st. Maybe we should reassess a bit after that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think the only thing that could push a risk is some kind of a recession, but you know, that's still a little bit unknown.
I mean, everyone seems everything's all doom and gloom. I mean, personally, the only experience I've got with like business and stuff is like where I work, my family's business, and like just to take it back to PMI and stuff. I mean, we've personally been feeling the COVID, like sort of since COVID and everything. It's been hard and stuff on the company, but we've been surviving. But only recently have we been started sort of spending a bit more in the sense that we've got new vans and we started doing a few bits of more spending. So I'm optimistic just from my own reality that things could be picking up as in like the wider economy. But I mean, who knows that? And also I've got a few gigs lined up for next year. There seems to be a lot of big festivals and stuff happening. So I mean, all that sort of stuff is catalyst for like economic output, like just stuff happening in the economy. So I think it's either going to be death and destruction, i.e. like recession and like black everywhere, death on the streets, or it's not, and it's going to be different, like it has been from the start of the cycle. I mean, from the beginning, we even had an early Bitcoin pump before, but when it caught everyone off guard. So I don't know. I'm hopeful that not hopeful, because hope is not really a strategy. But I mean, I've got my view set out so far out that this is just like another blip on the charts. And if you look on the monthly, we're still if you look at the EMAs on Bitcoin, we're still in a decent uptrend.
True, yeah.
And actually, Matthew, that's so awesome. You are actually working in two interesting sectors. So you are doing like the servicing, like in plumbing and stuff. So this is like a necessity. Like if your pipes go out, you have to have somebody come and fix those. And then at the other side, you are in entertainment as well. So you are working the band. And can you give us like a short rundown? I know you just described, but how has your business been, like this plumbing stuff and also like this entertainment stuff, when it comes to like the need and the like gigs being booked and stuff? Because I think it's a little bit maybe telling. I'm curious. You have like 2 feet in 2 different lakes or ponds.
Yeah, so basically since COVID it's been a bit strange. So normally every year we had like a bit of a dry patch in the sense that we didn't have much work sort of at the height of summer. So when it's like August and all that stuff, work, I mean, you can't do building construction work in Spain at that time. And also we just tended to sort of get less jobs in because everyone's already got their family over. And then also during the Christmas period. So we noticed a decline in sort of work and stuff like that. But for the past couple of years, it's not really been so much like that. Like there's obviously been a lot of people holding off and not doing things because of bad economic time, and then as it's a necessity now, they're doing it because they have to. And we've just been non-stop. In that sense, we've been non-stop. Whereas with the gigging side and everything, it's been good for us, but it's been a bit sort of lackluster. Whereas we have actually got more gigs lined up for next year, and things to sort of seem to be picking up, where people are actually going and booking places and venues and actually committing. Whereas for the past couple of years, it's not been so easy to do that, you know. So I mean, yeah, I'm optimistic in the sense that I see that the stuff seems to be picking up from my point of view. And I mean, I've never really thought about it in that way, like you just said, that I'm in two totally different sectors, but I just sort of have noticed that it's been picking up. So for everyone to say, oh, it's going to be a recession, this recession, that, I don't think so much. I mean, I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, because those are two different sectors. One is necessity and one is like entertainment. Like
one is.
But how was the life before COVID when it comes to your plumbing and gigs?
So like I said, so before COVID, we had sort of like a dry area where there wasn't much work in a couple of parts of the year.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a holiday seasons, like summer, really hot, and winter.
Since COVID,
otherwise,
we haven't had that. So there's been more stuff going on. People have needed more work. So since COVID, we've actually been more busy. Yeah. We've been like, when people go on holiday, we feed it. We're like, shit, we're up to there and work. You know, it's been busy. So I don't think it's it's totally correct to say that we're going into a recession. But I mean, what do I know? I'm in a sector where there's always going to be work. Like my dad always said, everyone always needs a pee, a poo, and a shower. So
yeah. And Walmart is always the busiest when it's recession.
I don't know. That's the thing. Because if you weren't a necessity, what was it? Essential worker or something, they literally just close you down.
Yeah.
So we survived just simply because of that. And it did get to the stage where no one even wanted a plumber at your house. So my mum did offer like for the community, just like the near areas, for anyone that had like old family members and stuff like that, we were picking up and doing their shopping for them for when they weren't leaving the house. So I mean, you help out how you can, but I mean, that was the only time where there was sort of hardly any work, when you couldn't leave the house. And that was what, like a 2-week period here in Spain, at least. Man, it was a pain, because all the people I lived with, I shared an apartment. They were all like, "Yeah, we're furloughed. We're at home chilling." It's like, shit, I've got business as usual.
Matt, your mic is rubbing against your sweater there, and it's making this crazy noise. I tried turning on the noise cancellation, but it's still happening. But yeah, we just got like 2 minutes left. Do you guys have any final thoughts?
I'm still cautiously optimistic. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. If we do have a bear on the way, my bias is that it's going to be a shallow bear, and it'll be. Don't know necessarily about time. It's going to be quick, short, whatever. But when we reach those lower levels, I'll be a buyer down there, and I will be just all the way down, just like I have been doing, and just got my eyes set on the future, and we'll see what happens.
And for me, I don't know if it's gonna be shallow bear or it's going to be the dollar destruction event. So I'm more into my head is everywhere. I don't know. Japan is doing really bad. I don't know what's going to happen with their currency and central banking system. The thing is, whatever is happening with Japan or going to happen with Japan, it's gonna fall out with the US as well. And that's why I am that's why I like ThorChain as well. They're just servicing the swaps. they're not betting against like is Coke gonna make it or this or that. So cautiously optimistic. Only reason why I'm cautiously optimistic is that I would not like this distraction event coming up. A lot of people will get hurt, so that's why my heart is hoping for like this slowly getting out of this bad situation. I don't. The issue is that we have this debt-based system, so I mean we cannot get away from that. So that's the crazy thing. I don't know what we have to do. Like that's crazy. I think it's sadly it's a place where we get out with just a huge bang. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it happens later than sooner. So we'll see.
Cool. Thank you so much for that, and thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Coke and Matt for joining. We will see you on the next one. Take care.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.